22nd, 2024, officers responded to an alarming incident involving a hit-and-run crash. The initial report came from a concerned caller who described an intoxicated female driver operating her vehicle in a dangerous and erratic manner on the road.
She hit me. She's so drunk. She almost hit the pump, and we have on video.
All right, yeah, let me just deal with her for a little bit. I'll be right back. We have another unit come.
Oh, here's my registration.
Okay, all right. You're gonna sit right here. Okay. Sit here.
Okay.
All right. Hold this. So Charlie on his phone copy sometimes.
Upon arriving at the scene, officers identified the vehicle in question and safely conducted a traffic stop. They approached the suspect's vehicle and began assessing the situation. The suspect, a female driver, appeared visibly intoxicated.
80 Echo India Golf Papa on a silver Toyota Tacoma.
Who was driving?
I want my car.
Okay.
Here you go. This is my stuff if you need it. She is trash.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with her.
Okay. She hit me. I just got my car. She hit me. Not even three weeks ago today, actually. Yeah. We were actually right for the light before Southern and Dixie. I was taking my son to work at Flanagan's.
Were you? She was just right behind you and
No,
just didn't
she
stop.
cut people off.
One person.
Okay, she cut people off and got behind us, and she hit me. Trying to, cut me. She didn't make it. She didn't even fit.
Officers noticed a strong odor of alcohol coming from the vehicle, indicating the possibility of alcohol involvement in the incident. At this point, the officers began an initial interview with the suspect to gather more details about her behavior and actions leading up to the collision.
Okay.
And she hit me. So we got out. She's like, I don't see no damage. She got out.
Don't see the red paint on that side.
Yeah, you can see the red paint. Yeah. She went on the wrong side of the road around us. Almost hit the palm train.
Okay.
And
she's all over the road.
She got out. Was like, oh, why are you following me?
I just want to go.
Are you the registered owner?
I am.
Do you have your license, registration?
Yes, here's my registration insurance.
She is so trash. That is ridiculous.
I just didn't want her to hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
I got you.
She bumped me, but it could have
phone
been
number for you?
worse.
What is going on today?
I just got out of work and
The victim involved in the collision was also present at the scene, providing her account of the events. She detailed each aspect of the incident, from the suspect's erratic driving to the subsequent collision, and the suspect's attempt to flee the scene.
I've been working for like 72 hours. I'm tired.
72 hours? Where do you work?
I work on an estate. Yeah, so yachts and estates.
Okay, is there a reason why? Okay, so you've been up for 72 hours.
Yes.
How have you been functioning?
That's why I bumped into her and I tried to talk to her and told her that I was sorry.
Okay, but you kept driving off.
Because I thought that she was gonna do this.
Her statement was comprehensive, and officers noted that the level of detail she provided was invaluable in shaping their understanding of what had transpired. Her account allowed officers to understand the impact of the crash and how it unfolded from her perspective.
It's just been a difficult time. And
What do you mean?
I mean, it's
Do you need medical attention right now?
no, I'm good. I just need sleep.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to conduct a crash investigation right now. Okay. So let us deal with the crash investigation. We have. He's gonna ask you questions about the crash. Okay.
Yeah.
So just.
Because there wasn't really a crash, it was a bump. And it was like very minimal.
Sorry, you can explain that to
As officers continued their investigation, they questioned the suspected female driver about the disturbing nature of the traffic collision and her decision to leave the scene afterward. Initially, the suspect claimed that the other woman involved in the crash began yelling at her, prompting her to attempt to leave.
Hi.
the gentleman, okay?
So any contact with a vehicle is considered a crash. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Where were you at?
So I was going up to the stoplight as I spoke to your coworker
Okay.
or whatever. Like I've been pretty much awake for 72 hours.
Okay.
Working, and I work on yachts
Okay.
and in private estates, and they keep me up very late.
Yeah.
And weird hours and everything, and so I was just driving and I bumped them. They got really annoyed, and I saw no damage done to the
Okay.
vehicle.
What happened to your steering wheel?
Oh, that was my niece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's not today.
No.
Okay.
No, she took driver's training and she needs to retake it.
Got it. What's a good phone number for you? And your address on your license, that's where you're staying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, she took
White
it?
House Point.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And so everything else is good. Like, it's just been a bad freaking week.
I got it. It happens sometimes, but usually when you get into a crash, you tend not to leave the scene. So you try to stay there. So
I know, but they were yelling at me, and I had been up for...
Even if they were yelling, just sit in your car and let them yell with the door shut.
I know,
So.
and I just lost it because I'd been up for 3 days.
However,
Okay. All right,
Like-
just have a seat right there. Just give me a couple minutes and I'm going to give you some documentation, okay?
Okay,
Next time I'll have you
perfect.
stay out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You come back over here, okay?
It's trash, right?
I can smell some alcohol, but
We could smell it, and like we were far from her. I could smell it. I'm like,
We
she's
have her
drunk.
on video where she's on the wrong side of the road. Came to my window stumbling. She almost fell on the next
and you
street.
saw her get back in the vehicle.
Yeah, we have it on
Yeah,
video.
we got it on
She
video. I
got
told him to
out.
record it.
She
Yeah.
came, why are you following me? I just want to go
her
home.
her eyes are yellow.
Actually, to Charlie 1.
She's like, I just
That
want
comes
to go
back there,
home. And
2021
I'm like,
red
I did
corridor,
too
Honda.
until you hit me. And I rolled my window up.
I told her just roll the window up because she's drunk. You don't know what she's
The
capable
dispatcher was
of.
on the phone with me.
Yeah, we were trying to find you guys.
That's what she said.
She
She
kept going. I'm
and
like, oh
going.
my god.
And I
Hopefully.
followed her because, luckily she bumped me. You know how
Right.
many people were walking that she was like,
Right.
We're all in
swerving
these
around
back
and-
streets. It was kids, dogs. It's just,
You just
God.
never know.
Right, no, I get
I just bought my car.
How bad is
Literally,
it?
she did this. She did all this. And
All the
this,
scratches
this,
back
and
here. It's literally brand new, literally.
Okay.
Not brand new. And this too, so
This side too. Look, when
at
she hit
that.
this one in. This side in, that side.
Okay. All right.
to proceed with the investigation, officers took statements from both the victim and the suspect, listening closely to both accounts to gather as much detail as possible. After carefully assessing both perspectives, officers determined that the suspected female was indeed the primary party responsible for the incident.
All right. So this is all her 14 that she gave me, and this is her license. I wrote her driver's license number down already.
91704, what's up? 91704, go ahead. I'll be 10-8-15 at 1101 South Flagler Family Church till 2130.
You still live in Fort Lauderdale?
I have a place in Fort Lauderdale and a place here.
Oh, okay.
Her reckless driving behavior, combined with evidence of alcohol involvement, indicated that she was at fault. The strong smell of alcohol emanating from the suspect's vehicle, along with the discovery of an open container of alcohol inside, intensified officers' suspicions.
Off my.
And just to verify, I know the accident happened on Southern Dixie. At that point, she came out the vehicle.
She came out the vehicle. She
Almost fell into traffic.
She almost fell into incoming traffic, and she was like, "Oh, I don't see no damage." She got in her truck and she left. I was actually on the phone
On
with
the
the dispatcher.
opposite side of the
On
road.
the opposite side.
She didn't even bother going like,
Then she
the way
cut.
that we're going, like instead of going on this side, because we're in the center, getting ready to make a left on onto Southern. She went on the opposite side and
Cut
went
us off
around
and almost
us.
hit Contrary.
Yeah, I told he has it recorded. He should have it recorded.
And then she got in her vehicle and left.
Yeah, followed
Did
her.
she ever get back out again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got back out on the next street from here.
Was Minister, I think it was.
Was it Minister or Vincent? One of the streets, she got out. It's on the video. She got out. She's like, "Why are you guys following me?" She almost fell. She's like, "I just want to go home." And I said, "Well, I did too." I was on the phone with the dispatcher still, so you got here. And she's like, "Roll up your window because you just never know." Rolled up my window. She got back in her truck, and this is where we are now.
Given the circumstances, the officers informed the female driver that, to assess her condition, they would need to administer a series of standardized field sobriety tests. These tests are critical in determining whether an individual is under the influence of alcohol or drugs while operating a vehicle.
She almost hit the Amazon truck that was parked
Right
there.
there.
They had to back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I just want to make sure that you saw her physically get in the vehicle.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
It's on. We got it on video.
She got out at the Southern and Dixie, and then she got out right here.
Yeah. Thank God I told him to record it.
Yeah. She was like,
Alright, so the gentleman over there is completing the crash investigation, so he's going to give you guys the driver's exchange information and all that. And then you guys will be free to go, and then we'll be conducting a DUI investigation on here, okay?
"Thank you."
So just hang on tight.
Sorry,
maybe
we
like,
got doing circles.
no, you're good, you're good. It's not you guys' fault.
Where were you headed?
Just home.
Home?
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
I was coming from work.
Oh, okay. Where you work at?
I work at
946.
What do you do there?
I'm a chef and an estate manager.
The first test administered was the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, a routine procedure used by law enforcement to identify alcohol-related impairment. This test involves observing the suspect's eyes as they follow a moving object, such as a pen or flashlight, to check for involuntary jerking movements.
26, 1834.
I have a full-time job there, and I just wanted to come home to my husband and my cats and my dog.
Okay.
Delta 3, females complaining of
Were
doesn't like
you
pain.
check and see if he's done with his crash investigation?
Copy wrist and leg pain. Landline with virus updating.
They stopped like super short,
Okay.
and I scratched it. I'll pay for it. I don't care. I just
Medics are 51.
don't.
26, 1835.
It's just like ridiculous. Like I don't know why they're making such a big deal out of it, because I told them already that I would pay for it.
Whoa. You kind of made a bigger deal out of it when you left.
I know,
Yeah.
but I gave them information.
Yeah. But the thing is,
I don't
you-
really know how
did
to
you give
deal
a-
with these things.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the crash investigation, portion. Okay, it's complete. All right. I'm now going to be conducting a DUI investigation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So because
Such jerking, known as nystagmus, becomes more pronounced when an individual is intoxicated. The officers carefully monitored the driver's eye movements for this telltale sign of alcohol consumption, which often serves as an early indicator of impairment.
Because I'm going to be conducting a DUI investigation, I'm required to read you this, okay? Because in the state of Florida, you have what's called accident privilege. I have to read this to you, all right? Don't be alarmed, just have to read it to you. I'm required to warn you before you make any statements. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, you have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any question. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any question. You understand that? Right. Any statement can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You understand that?
Yes.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any question, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, how do you say your last name?
Keeler.
Keeler. So, Miss Keeler, what happened with the accident?
Following this test, the officers proceeded to administer the walk and turn test, another field sobriety test designed to evaluate balance, coordination, and the ability to follow multi-step instructions simultaneously.
I got out of work. I did have a couple of drinks
Okay.
with my friends,
Okay.
and
What's a couple?
What, two?
Two what? Like
Two glasses of wine.
2 glasses of wine? Okay. All right, so you had 2 glasses of wine with friends after work.
Yeah.
All right. And then
But I'm only like 2 blocks away from home
okay.
normally. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I just want to go home.
All right. Well, so you were driving where? Where were you at?
So I was in High Mount,
Okay.
like off the Intercoastal,
Okay.
and then I came back here.
Okay. Well, and then you said they
At
stopped
Bell
short in front of you,
Maxwell's. Yes.
and you hit them from behind.
Yes.
All right. And then what? Where exactly was that at? Was that at Southern and Dixie?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
These skills are frequently compromised when an individual is under the influence. The test required the driver to take 9 heel-to-toe steps in a straight line, pivot, and return with another 9 steps in the same manner.
You're the only person in the vehicle?
Yes.
All right. So you were driving, you're the only person in the vehicle, they stopped short in front of you, and you rear-ended them. All right. And then...
I can say I'm the only person in the vehicle, but
Okay.
that's probably not exactly true.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm going to talk to them, but I haven't heard of anybody saying anybody else is in the vehicle.
No, because they took off.
Okay. All right. You said you were going home from work.
Yes.
During the walk and turn test, the driver visibly struggled. She wavered while attempting to walk in a straight line and repeatedly failed to maintain her balance. These difficulties suggested a notable lack of coordination, further raising concerns about her sobriety.
Okay. All right. Do you take any prescription medications?
No.
You don't?
No.
All right. Do you have any medical issues I need to be aware of?
No.
Nothing? You don't have like diabetes, epilepsy, history of seizures, nothing like that?
No, my husband does.
Okay. All right.
But I do not.
You're perfectly healthy?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. You smoked any marijuana today?
No.
Taken any
I-
illegal
I-
substances?
I've never done drugs in my
Okay.
entire life.
Okay.
Like,
So the only thing...
I've played soccer my entire life.
Okay.
I've played in the Olympic development program, everything. Like,
Okay.
I've never done anything bad in my life.
Okay. All right. So
I just had a bad day.
all right. So you just had a couple of drinks. That's the only thing you had prior to driving.
Yes.
All right, your last drink. When you finished your last drink, how long before you drove?
An hour.
An hour. Okay. All right, how long ago was that?
3 hours.
To confirm their observations, the officers next administered the one-leg stand test, a task that further evaluates balance and motor skills. This test required the driver to stand on one leg, raise the other approximately 6 inches off the ground, and hold the position while counting aloud for a set period.
All right. And it was just 2 glasses of wine, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
You can call Bell and Maxwell's,
Okay. All right.
and you could actually call them, and
Gotcha.
they would be able to verify that.
Okay.
Because I only have ever had 2 glasses.
Okay.
Usually 1.
All right.
Usually half.
I gotcha.
And
Okay.
just, I have food actually from there in the front seat.
Okay. All right. So you ate
I
there
take
too?
home. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Would you be willing to conduct field sobriety evaluations?
Yeah.
Okay.
The driver exhibited clear signs of impairment during the one-leg stand test. She swayed noticeably, struggled to keep her foot off the ground, and repeatedly lost her balance, all of which are strong indicators of intoxication. Her inability to complete this task reinforced the officer's growing belief that she had consumed a significant amount of alcohol.
All right. So first what I'm going to do is check your eyes. I'm actually going to have you come over here to this patrol car over here, okay?
Okay.
You okay? You able to walk?
I'm good. I'm just like nervous.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have you come right over here. Oh, okay. Just lean up. Do me a favor and turn around. Face me. And lean up against the car because I don't want you to fall over. Okay. All right. So, do you wear glasses or contacts?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Do you have any medical conditions with your eyes?
No.
Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check your eyes, okay?
Okay.
Failing all 3 field sobriety tests provided compelling evidence that the driver was under the influence of alcohol. With these test results serving as sufficient grounds for their conclusion, the officers determined that immediate action was necessary.
All right. So do you see the tip of my finger? Mm-hmm. Okay, what I need you to do is follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and only your eyes, keeping your head still. You understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, you got to follow it with your eyes, okay? Keep looking at it for me, okay? And don't move your head. All right? You got to keep your head still, just with your eyes, all right?
Okay.
They placed the driver under arrest for driving under the influence, ensuring that she could no longer pose a threat on the road. She was then transported in the patrol vehicle to the police station for further processing, where additional investigation would be carried out to solidify the case against her.
Keep looking at it for me, okay? Don't move your head, okay?
It's hard.
All right. Next one's going to go up, okay? Okay. All right. Next thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you walk. All right. All right. Are you okay walking in those shoes?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So he's going to paint us a nice green lines that you can see really well. All right. And I'm going to give you the instructions, and then we'll start the next exercise. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Later, the suspect faced court proceedings, where she was formally charged with several offenses, including driving under the influence, involvement in a hit-and-run incident, and causing property damage.
Now, is this all necessary?
Yes, ma'am. It is. So whatever you do, I'm going to have you place your...
Talk to them or...
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to have you put your right foot on that line.
Okay.
All right. Your left toe. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Put your left foot on the line. There we go. Okay.
Did I tell you I haven't slept in 72 hours?
Why haven't you slept in 72 hours?
Because I told you, because I've been working.
Okay. All right. Nope. I'm going to give you some directions, all right?
Okay.
Left foot on the line. Right heel touching your left toe on that line.
Want me to get a statement from him?
Okay. Tell you what, I kind of don't want you... I'm afraid you're going to fall over and hurt yourself. You're very unsteady. So I'm going to move on to another exercise, okay? Because I really don't want you to fall and hurt yourself, okay? So I'm going to have you come back in front of the car for me. And Mendez, if you'll just stand on one side of her. And I'm going to stand kind of next to you. And step out just a little bit from there for me, okay?
The charges highlighted the severity of her actions, underscoring the risks posed by her impaired and reckless behavior. This series of legal consequences aim to hold her accountable and to deter such dangerous actions in the future.
No, ma'am.
Like we said, you're under arrest right now. So we do not look up you.
I'm not gonna get hurt.
No, please. Can you...
Don't make it harder than it's got to be, okay? She's
No.
got to do her job. She's got to search you.
I
There's
know.
nothing else on you.
There isn't anything.
All right, that's why we got to check.
Or something. Please take these handcuffs off.
We can't.
Alright, so we're gonna go in here, alright?
Yeah, they're good to go, right? Yep, they're good. Yeah, they
We'll take that off.
Skylar, what's your house key? Because I have to leave the key for the tow company to take the car.
There's not a house.
So all these keys can just stay with the car?
I need the car. Can I just use it?
No, ma'am. Alright, so none of these are your house keys? You don't need any of these keys to get into your house?
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your